who by their own name, this figure for remembering in the entire world. There are certain commonalities. Number one, all of them, they are early risers. They wake up early in the morning. How many of you wake up early in the morning? Early means their time, standard time is 4:30 to 5. From 4:30 to 5. And I am telling you, this studying the autobiography of at least these 50 or 60 successful people who have changed the world by the power of their success. How many of you wake up and very early in the morning, 4:30 to 5 o'clock? Only two, only three. And for others, I think the morning starts after 8, after 9, after 10. But this becomes a habit. Wherever I have seen thousands and thousands of students in my course of this pursuing this academic career, I have interacted, and so long they were in school. They had a disciplined mind, but whenever they enter the college, something happens. Happens means this some inner this call or inner change. So we have added freedom from the seconds of all these restrictions which were imposed on us in the school days by our parents, by our teachers, all these things. And very soon, as I say, they embrace bad habit. Bad habits means the first habit is to wake up very late in the morning, to go to the bed at very late in the night. So the first thing is, you need to develop your own schedule. Schedule means time to go to bed. You need a very good sleep. This, you keep it in mind. You need a very good quality of sleep, because sleep rejuvenates all our these brain cells and develop neural connections in a better way. More you will be studying these pharmaceutical subjects, you will be coming to know the importance of our physiology, particularly the neural connections, or how they are working as a part of this. So this is the era of neuroscience, cognitive science. Worldwide, most of these important universities are saying what are the points by which someone is doing excellent jobs and what are the points by which someone is not capable of doing so. So one thing is this: you need a very good sleep, and if you have a good sleep, then you will be feeling energetic, refreshed, and enthusiastic. Number one. Number two is, you need to have some exercise regularly. These exercises are two types. One is physical and one is mental. Physical exercise, as because you are young, you can take up many exercises of your own, either unsupervised or supervised. So these are very popular these terms now in the arena of computer science: unsupervised and supervised. Unsupervised means you can take up certain exercise which everyone knows the benefits of all these things, and certain exercises you can take up under the guidance of some instructor. And the facility is available in every academic institute. Now, facility for doing physical exercises is available. We have to take the benefit of it. So second is this: if you do not take up exercises regularly, then also your productivity in terms of applying yourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, that will be getting reduced and reduced. So this is the I am telling you this examples of all the stalwart personalities. Have you heard the name of Jeff Bezos? Have you heard his name? Jeff Bezos. Who is Jeff Bezos? He is founder of Amazon. He always, this takes his gym instructor or physical instructor with him wherever he goes. Because he is one of the richest persons of the world. So he travels by his chartered plane, he has all these places. But wherever he goes, at every time, every moment, he keeps his physical instructor with him. So this is true for others also. Everyone, every successful persons of this world, they engage themselves in some routine exercises regularly. And the ideal time is the morning time. So this is the second thing. Third is, you see there is a story of two lumberjacks. You know what is the meaning of lumberjack? Lumberjack is those who cuts wood cutters. Lumberjack means they cut the trees and they develop these logs out of it. So one lumberjack was appointed or engaged or working at one organization, and he was paid handsomely. But after some days, the organization appointed another lumberjack, and their salary is determined by the amount of logs they prepare throughout the day by their exercise. Exercise means using their straw, using their eggs, all this. They prepare their logs, and in terms of the quantity they are paid. More you can produce, more you will be paid. The second lumberjack, when he was appointed, he used to receive double payment. And that became a matter of astonishment for the first lumberjack. So he inquired, why the reason is like this? I put my effort seriously, sincerely throughout the day, and the second person who has recently joined, he is being paid double compared to me. Why? So when he inquired, he found, when he inquired the authority, so what is the reason that you are paying him this double salary, and I am working here for so many years and you are paying me this amount? Why this injustice to me? So the authority replied, his productivity is double to your productivity. The logs which you are producing throughout the day, he is producing double quantity of logs compared to that. He could not believe first, but whenever he personally inquired, he found that it was true. But both of them were of same physics. Both of them were using same tools. How it could be possible? So he inquired with this, he checked with the second lumberjack, what is the mystery behind it? I put my entire effort, serious effort, and beyond these numbers of productions, I cannot achieve anything else. But you are producing twice these numbers. How is this possible? The second lumberjack, he listened to him patiently, and then he replied, "Do you sharpen your saw?" Listen it carefully. Sharpen your saw. Saw means which is used for cutting. Do you sharpen your saw? What does it mean? It means if you use this saw for a prolonged period without sharpening it at definite intervals, its sharpness is reduced, its cutting ability is reduced. So in between, you have to take out the saw, you have to sharpen it, and then you have to reuse it. So that the level of productivity or level of cutting power remains the same. And this is applicable for us also. We need to sharpen our saw. What is our saw? What is our saw? Our saw is our brain. And how to make it sharp? This can be done by taking up intellectual exercises. What are these intellectual exercises? One of the best intellectual exercises is reading. You have to read a lot. And if you read regularly, if you develop the habit of reading, regular reading habits, then your brain cells that remain stimulated and activated, and your capacity to absorb and understand anything become easier. Another habit is writing. These are the ways how you can sharpen how you can sharpen your brain power, by engaging yourself in reading, by engaging yourself in writing, by engaging yourself in thinking. Thinking means it is not abstract thinking or non-coherent thinking. It is a focused thinking on some topic, on some subjects. And after the thinking process is over, you take the points. So these are the outcome of my thinking process. Brain is like that. Brain is our soul. It is our armor. We need to sharpen it regularly. And if you can do it, your brain power will remain intact, or even its capacity will be more, so that your understanding of anything, your applying your brain for developing anything, or your ability to think which is beyond the box, out of the box, that is developed. So this is very important attributes for any these important successful persons. Have you heard the name of Bill Gates? Bill Gates is a voracious reader. He finishes one book in 1 week. One book of 500 or 600 pages in 1 week. He continuously read and read and read, and that's why his brain is full of all these novel ideas and new ideas. So there are so many these examples of like this. So this is a very important point. Third one is, you have to look for opportunity. In the same situation, under the same conditions, with the same ability, if your attitude is different, then your prosperity or your progress will be different. There is this famous poem. Two persons looked from the prison bar. Listen carefully. Two persons looked from the prison bar. One saw the mud and other saw the star. Did you understand? Two persons looked from the prison bar. One saw the mud and other saw the star. From the same situation, one can perish and other can prosper. Have you heard the name of Nelson Mandela? No? How many years he was in prison? You know? Nelson Mandela? Who can say? Yes. 26 years, almost 27 years. So if a person is put in the prison behind the bar for a period of 27 years, do you think that person, in normal case, will have the ability to come out and to apply himself to change the history of the country? Okay? So this is the third point. That means you have to see where the opportunities existing. In the same situation, if you have a positive, optimistic mind, if you have a mind with self-confidence, if you have a mind of doing something whenever you will be getting chance, then you will do it. Okay? This is the third point. Then there are many points like this. You see, this most this serious problem of today's world is not cardiac arrest. If you check the statistics, number of people die every year for this heart problem. Okay. Then other problems comes. Then this other problems, other this cancer, then tuberculosis, HIV, all these things that comes. But most important, this statistically most significant disease which wipes out a number of people every year in this world, this is cardiac problem. This is physical. But in intellectually or in the level of in the world of this professionalism, the most prevalent and infectious disease is called excusitis. Listen carefully. Excusitis. That means susceptibility for giving excuses and excuses and excuses. Okay? Why I could not do it? So many excuses. Why I could not come in time? So many excuses. And this is an infectious problem. This problem, excusitis, it is eroding. This our potentials, our ability to do something good and great. That's why never give excuse. Admit your problem, analyze the problem, and try to see how best you can take care of this problem so that it cannot be repeated, it won't be repeated in future. Okay? Problem will be there. We may be failure, but this should not be repeated thing. We need to have, this is called introspection. Introspection means before trying to find out the fault with others, fault with the system, fault with the surroundings, we need to find out the fault which is there inside us. Most of the times we engage ourselves in casting aspersions to the society, to the government, to the college authority, to the friends, to my parents, to everywhere. So I was always right because of these problems I could not do anything. But those who became successful, they never cared for all these problems. And if you have the guts, if you have the talent, if you have the grit, if you have the determination, nothing is impossible. There is a person called Dasarath Maji. Have you heard his name? Have you heard his name? Who is called the mountain man of India. With one chisel and hammer, he created 10 kilometers this road in a hilly terrain by his individual and single-handed efforts. So, human being is endowed with enormous potential, and if you know yourself everywhere, especially in all religion, one of the important adages is know yourself. In Bible also, know thyself. In ancient Greece, there is an inscription in the temple of Apollo. Know thyself. It also means know yourself. Before knowing the others, we need to know ourselves. Every religion, every wise person, they told first you need to know yourself. I am telling another story here. The story was, is Alexander the Great. Have you heard his name? Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, when he decided he would be out to conquer the world, he went to his teacher. His teacher's name was Aristotle. He went to Aristotle and asked Aristotle, Master, will give me your blessing so that I can come back after conquering the entire world. Aristotle told, you need to take the blessing of Diogenes. And Diogenes that time was a great philosopher who used to stay outside the city, inside a barrel, without any clothes. And along with this, dogs. But he was considered that time the greatest wise person of Athens of that period. So Alexander went to him. Alexander at that time, actually morning, Diogenes was sitting without any clothes on his body, enjoying the sunshine with his eyes closed. And suddenly he found there was an obstacle which is preventing the sunshine to fall on him. So he became annoyed, and when he opened his eye, he saw a person standing before him with his attires and with his all crowns and all these things. And what's there hastily? Diogenes asked, "Who the hell are you?" That person was, "I am Alexander the Great. I am the king." And instantly Diogenes replied, you cannot be great, never ever in your life. Whoever is calling himself great, he cannot be a great person. And whether you are king or common man, it doesn't matter. Why you have come to me? Alexander then told, "I want to conquer the world, so give me a blessing." Diogenes replied, "You cannot conquer the world. You need to conquer yourself first." There is a long story, I am telling a part of it. And that was the message. You need to conquer yourself first. And that Alexander realized when he was in deathbed. Alexander, he could not come back to Macedonia after conquering the world, a part of the world. He could not conquer the entire world. He came to India and people say he was defeated here. Although the history, Greek history, depicted it in different way. But it is being said that he got defeated. And he went back, when he went back, and near Alexandria, when he fell in, his last wish was to put me in the grave, keeping my hand like this. So why you are asking for that? Well, I wanted to show the world that I came to the world empty-handed and I am leaving the world empty-handed. I could not do it. You see, this is a philosophical story. There are lots of things that whenever next time, when there is more time, I will tell the story in detail. But the message is, we need to learn. Who are we? Where is our strength? Where is our weakness? Where the challenges are existing for me and where the opportunities are existing for me. And if you think over it repeatedly, then you will understand it. So these are my areas of strength. I can use or capitalize this strength. These are my weakness. I need to work out on it, to work on this weakness. These are the challenges. Let me explain it in a simple way. Some of you, you are very good, maybe in mathematics. But your English communication or English knowledge is very poor. Your strength is your mathematical understanding, logical sense. Your weakness is your communication ability. Okay? Challenge. Challenge is what? Challenge means how to equip yourself with this the power of communication by interacting with your either peers or teachers or by taking training from some places. That can be a challenging situation. Sometimes we are shy, sometimes we are not so expressive, sometimes we hesitate to interact, sometimes we hesitate to talk at a stage in front of public. So these are the problems, they are the challenge. And opportunity means if you can develop your communication ability, along with your mathematical ability, along with your subject knowledge, then you are in there. These are the opportunities. Okay? So this is required, this is called introspection. Introspection or understanding the hidden strength, weakness, challenges outside, opportunity. Two things are inside, two things are outside. Strength and weaknesses are inside, challenges and opportunities are outside. So if we can understand this carefully, then we can work on it. And next point is very important point. We need to develop an ability for collaboration. Why human race could survive for so many years from the dawn of civilization? One chimpanzee, this individually, maybe dominate one human being, but a group of chimpanzee cannot dominate a group of human beings because of what? Collaborative skill. We can collaborate with ourselves. We can develop network, and that's why we could, this overcome the threat posed by all these wild animals. Be it, that time dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were not there, but all these ferocious animals, these saber tigers, and all these were there. There is this animated film, Ice Age. Have you seen it? Which were existing beforehand. So all these animals were there, and human race by physical strength was not so significant. But because of our collaboration, we could take the tiger, we could kill the lion, where we could overcome all the challenges posed by nature, posed by all these things, and we could prosper. Even today also, you find small nations with a strong coordination, they are prospering like anything. I will send the success story of Israel. Most of these technologies, latest technologies, are developed in Israel because they are a closely collaborative community. But with so many manpower, so many people, one of the country with one of the largest population in the world, we are not in a position of doing that. Because in fact, I have seen this is one of the practical problem. We do not have this collaborative approach. We try to compete with others, amongst ourselves. And we need to develop this. So that this is called your weakness will be overcome by someone else's strength. Your strength will be helpful for some other. And if you can develop this ability for collaboration, then your survival chance, your sustainability, your prosperity, that is more or less assured. You are not staying because you cannot stay individually alone. Nowadays, all researches, all academic services, this is done in a collaborative manner. The teachers, they will be explaining all these things. Earlier, maybe one Newton, one Einstein, they could do this epoch-making work. Right now, it is if you see the statistics of the Nobel Prize winners, 3 or 4 persons from different laboratories, but different countries, they are working together to get the Nobel Prize. Have you seen it? In physics, in biology, chemistry. It is not the case of one single individual. So these attitudes or attributes you need to develop. Okay? You have taken points? Okay. So for today, I think it is enough. Next time when I will be meeting you, then I would like to discuss with you more, and I would like to hear from you also. Thank you very much for giving a patient sharing, and assuming that you have taken notes of each and every point, whatever is being said. I again like to congratulate you and welcome to the system. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. What a very beautiful start for today's program. Thank you, sir, for giving your time with our students. So kindly stand up. So because there is engagement, so we have to bid him a goodbye now for this occasion. down, everyone. We will resume with our orientation program. So, dear students, you have just heard what our chief guest has said, and I hope that whatever you have jotted down related to his thoughts on thinking, reading, writing, communication skills, collaboration, and above all, knowing thyself, knowing yourself. So he has very rightly pointed out all the important areas which you need to groom yourself, and whatever he has said, I think that is enough for you to carry on for many days to come. So now, moving on, I would like to call upon our student, Shagnik, is there? Shagnik, okay. So Shagnik of Pharm second year to present the opening song for today's orientation program.
A very good evening to our respected principal sir, registrar sir, our exam cell in charge, and my dear teachers and seniors, and all the juniors. So today in the orientation program, I inaugurate a song by Tagore, Ananda Dhara Bohiche Bhuban. আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবন, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে, দিন রজনী কত অমৃত রস উথলি যায় অনন্ত বনে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে। পান করে রবি শশী অঞ্জলি ভরিয়া, সদা দীপ্ত রহে অক্ষয় জ্যোতি। পান করে রবি শশী অঞ্জলি ভরিয়া, সদা দীপ্ত রহে অক্ষয় জ্যোতি। নিত্য পূর্ণ ধরা জীবনে কিরণে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে। বসিয়া আছো কেন আপন মনে, স্বার্থনি মগন কি কারণে। বসিয়া আছো কেন আপন মনে, স্বার্থনি মগন কি কারণে। চারিদিকে দেখো চাহি হৃদয় প্রসারী, ক্ষুদ্র দুঃখ সব তুচ্ছ মানি। চারিদিকে দেখো চাহি হৃদয় প্রসারী, ক্ষুদ্র দুঃখ সব তুচ্ছ মানি। প্রেম ভরিয়া রব শূন্য জীবনে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে, আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে। দিন রজনী কত অমৃত রস উথলি যায় অনন্ত গগনে আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে আনন্দ ধারা বহিছে ভুবনে। Thank you.
Thank you, Shamli Boni. Now, I would like to request our respected principal, Professor Shomi Kumar Shamantu sir, to present the inaugural address for the orientation program.
Good morning to everyone. Respected Dr. Moiklo, our advisor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, former Vice Chancellor, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, Honorable Mr. Jarman Singh, Treasurer of our Society, Mr. Shabur Senguptu, Registrar of our college, Mr. Shobhan, Exam Controller, learned faculty members, dedicated staff members, and my beloved newcomers. Warm welcome to all of you. I am really delighted to see you here so early in the morning. A special welcome to the newly admitted students who are on the campus for the first time. Today assembled here for the orientation program of the newly admitted students. The goals of orientation program are to make the new students familiar with the institutional activities and academic standards. That is, to make aware about the administrative and academic activities and to make them familiar with the different staff members and faculty members who will help them for their success. My dear students, today's program, followed by 2 weeks orientation program, will meet the goal, I think. After orientation program and induction program, you will be well aware of our institution and you will be able to plan your course curriculum and your stay during the course curriculum. Firstly, I would like to speak a few words about our institution. Dr. Vishidai College of Pharmacy was established in the year of 2005 with a policy to impart quality education and training that satisfy the requirement of the student of pharmacy. And from the inception, our institute is very much concerned with the need of the students, and still we used to take care about it. Our institution is approved by Director of Technical Education West Bengal, Pharmacy Council of India, New Delhi, and affiliated to Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology. Our college is accredited by NAC, that is National Assessment and Accreditation Council, and Bachelor of Pharmacy course is accredited by NBA, that is National Board of Accreditation, and you will be proud to know that NIF ranking of our institution is 100. That means we are in 100th position among all the pharmacy colleges all over the India. Our college has excellent infrastructure with sophisticated and ambient research environment, galaxy of learned faculty members, dedicated staff members and supportive management who are committed to provide an outstanding education to our students. After finishing your school education, you have stepped into pharmacy education. So, the first question which is haunting in your mind, what will be the job perspective, career perspective after this course? In this regard, I can assure you, job perspective of pharmacy education, sky is the limit. There are ample scopes. After your graduation or post-graduation, you can plan for higher education or research. You can go for the industry. In the industry, a lot of scopes are there. Research and development, formulation development, production, quality control, quality assurance, marketing, so and so on. You can opt for the government, different government service and community pharmacy service. Number of scopes are there, and in your induction program, a dedicated session will be there for your career options. So, their detailed discussion will be there. Here, I am delighted to mention that very good number of our students are working in very top and leadership position in different reputed organizations. At the same time, I must mention that you must have to prepare yourself fit for the position. If you think I have taken admission in Dr. B.C. Rai College, I will take your time, I will take my time, I will pass the time, I will enjoy my time, and after some time I will get a certificate and everything will be in my grip. I am sorry to say, your thinking is in bad shape. Pharmacy is a technical education, that is applied science. So, your knowledge and skill will speak for yourself. If you can prepare yourself knowledgeable and skillful, everything will be open. If you fail, there will be big question. Now, the question is, how you will be able to back the opportunities? That is very simple. You have to follow the academic activity of our institution regularly. Regular academic activity, if you follow day by day, gradually you will be prepared and you will be able to reach your destination. We have global standard laboratories, libraries, highly qualified and experienced faculty members and staff members who are committed to guide you, to show you the right direction. So, everything is in our college. You have to utilize it positively and properly. There, I must mention, beyond the university course curriculum, we have started some add-on course which will sharpen your show what our advisor told you. Such as one course is for third year and fourth year, that is coaching for GPAT and other competitive examination for your future endeavor. One course that's basics of Python and AI/ML for the second year, and another course for the fourth year and masters, that is biostatistics, that is data science and design of experiments. These are optional. You can opt and you can be prepared much more industry ready and compatible for different examination for your future endeavor. So, as your principal, one of my top priority is to ensure that our students receive high quality education. This meaning to provide them, to engage them with challenging learning system as well as to help them they need to succeed. So to achieve it, we will be working closely with our learning faculty member and staff member to establish effective teaching system and supportive programs. I would like to conclude my speech with these words. Bright future is nothing but a combination of determination, optimization and self-assurance. Remember, education is a journey with firm determination. So, hope your journey in our college will be academically fulfilled, enjoyable and very pleasant. Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Principal Sir, for enlightening our students on this very first day of their journey with BCRCP. In the days to come, Sir will again interact with you all, and as Sir has said that will be given, the Pharm students will be given an introduction to the various career aspects. So Sir will be enlightening on that facet during your induction program. So we also are very pleased to welcome our PG students for carrying out their Pharm studies at BCRCP. So to give you an enlightening you towards the journey of your PG studies, I would like to request Professor Shubhra Ture sir, in charge of PG studies and research, to kindly come forward and address our Pharm students.
Okay, good morning everybody. Respected Principal Sir, our Registrar Sir, my dear colleagues, and most importantly, newly joined students of both UG and PG Pharmacy, I welcome you all again to this college, and I congratulate you on your decision to take admission in this college. Perhaps ours is the one of the, I should not tell one of the only college in West Bengal and this part of the country who are having all the important accolades that an educational institute in this modern world should have, at least in India. As principals are already pointed, we are NAC accredited for both the UG and PG programs. We are ND accredited for UG Pharmacy, and for last 4 consecutive years we are appearing in the NIRF, that is National Institution Ranking Framework, among the top pharmacy colleges in India, and that accounts for, if we take statistically, we are in the top 3% of total colleges. There are a huge number of colleges, pharmacy colleges in India now, and you have taken admission in a college which is in the top 3% or less colleges in India. So that itself speaks, because these are all government statistics, these are not any made up statistics.
But who has made it possible? Most importantly, you students. Because these rankings, these accreditations, everything comes as a result of our output. Our output is the quality of the students that we are producing. Now, as a result of that, what happens is, whenever somebody takes admission in this college, it becomes an onus on you to maintain the quality that we are trying to impart, because quality cannot be imparted unless we get a fertile medium to develop that quality. Quality is like a tree. A tree does not flourish, does not grow unless it gets a fertile land. Similarly, the students who are coming to us, like you, every year, they will grow due to two reasons. One is obviously the intrinsic material that the student is having, which is the soil, you can say, for a tree, and the external support that they will be getting, or they get from this college, which is like watering the plant. So our teachers, our non-teaching staff, our library, and all the associated departments, including the training and placement department, works in unison to provide you that watering. But you must get the ability, you must retain the ability for BPharm all the 4 years, and for the MPharms for the 2 years, to absorb that watering, that pouring of knowledge. As already our learned Professor Shoikat Mitro sir, as well as our principal sir told you, that you must have keep the aptitude and attitude all through your courses to gain that knowledge, because our pharmacy is a knowledge-based industry, keep that in mind. It's basically a knowledge-based industry. It's an applied industry like any other mechanical, chemical, etc., but it's much more knowledge intensive, because you will be working for the human being. And in engineering terms, what I believe, you will be working to make the quality of life of the human being better. So, if you imagine the human body as a machine for which you will be working as technologists or whatever, you will be working for the most complicated machine on earth. There is no machine more complicated than our human body. And therefore, you must be very much careful about what you are studying and what you can deliver when you go for your job, or you go as entrepreneur to create jobs. So our college also inculcates that inherent ability of some of the students, not all, some of the students who have the potential to become entrepreneurs, who have the potential to become tomorrow's Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. So we have entrepreneurship cell in collaboration with the National Entrepreneurship Network and the Wadani Foundation. From second year onwards, you will get the opportunity to, get involved in that thing. Now, I have been asked to talk something about the PG students. Now, PG students, you already have come after finishing your 4 years of study as a pharmacy professional. So, you already know the importance of various subjects, and you have taken liking to some specific subject and has decided to continue your higher studies for that. Now, as for any building, the first step is to build the foundation. Any building, when it is formed, what we do is we dig quite a lot in the ground, build the foundation from below the ground, and then a strong building is formed. So we cannot ignore that we cannot build castles in the air. So naturally your foundation has been the B.Pharm course and the 11th and 12th. Keep in mind, a strong foundation in class 11, 12 is a must for success in any course, whether it is a regular BA-BSc course or a professional course like this pharmacy or pharmaceutical technology. So those who have got good foundation, they are already at a fast start. So you will be jumping from a higher ground to achieve your success. But those who don't have that, or somehow those who have neglected that, my sincere advice to all of you is to self-introspect and at home or mess or hostel, wherever you are, apart from your regular studies in the class, you should also keep enhancing your foundational knowledge also, because your syllabus is made in such a way that it is a continuation of what you have studied in B.Pharm and advancement on that. So we have M.Pharm, Master of Pharmacy in Pharmaceutics. Under Pharmaceutics division, we have two Master of Pharmacy courses, Master of Pharmacy in Pharmaceutics and Master of Pharmacy in Industrial Pharmacy. Both are same. There is a limitation as per the extant rule of the land of the PCI, Pharmacy Council of India, that more than 15 seats cannot be given for any single master's degree. So there are three equivalent master degree courses in pharmaceutics, that is pharmaceutics itself, industrial pharmacy and pharmaceutical technology. So our college has two of those, that is pharmaceutics M.Pharm and industrial pharmacy M.Pharm. So both are equivalent, there is no difference in that. So if somebody has got admission in industrial pharmacy, if they think that no, I could not get pharmaceutics, there is no difference. If you see the syllabus, PCI syllabus which the college follows, it's exactly the same. The practicals exactly the same. The opportunities exactly the same. The faculties who will be teaching you exactly the same. So there is no difference. Only difference is the nomenclature. That is just to avoid the limitation of 15 students cap for master's degree syllabus. That's all, nothing else. Now, being a knowledge-based industry, for both B.Pharm as well as M.Pharm students, my sincere advice is your thirst for knowledge should be continuing. I know nowadays, particularly in 11th and 12th, the culture is that students do not go to school, they only go for practical, and that has destroyed the discipline of our educational system. I think, this is my personal view, I may be wrong, people may differ with me, but that is one of the reasons. When we used to go to school, in our 11th and 12th, we could not even think that I don't go to school and then I will pass. But I know now, due to the coaching classes, exercise, so many things, private tuitions and so many things, this has happened. But once you have got admitted in our college, remember you are again just like in a school as you were before 10th. So you have to be very regular. Without particular attendance, you won't be allowed to sit for the exam. For M.Pharm particularly, because each of you will get a stipend of 3,000 rupees per month. That will be based on your attendance also. So if you are not having 75% attendance for a particular month, you might not get the scholarship or the stipend. The thing is not to reduce your money, but to encourage you to come regularly. Because until and unless you listen to the class, you will listen 100 words from the teacher, you will remember 10 words afterwards, and in the exam you will write 1 word. So that is the ratio that your knowledge will be retained. It is everybody's same thing. But that 1 word that you remember during the exam or during your job interview or competitive exams for higher studies, that 1 word must be sufficient to carry you out. So for that purpose, regular attendance is very important. Particularly when you have come for M.Pharm, remember, students have a tendency that, okay, I have taken admission in chemistry or pharmaceutical analysis, I don't need to study anything else. I need to study only pharmaceutical analysis. or students in pharmaceutics taking admission in pharmaceutics or IP, they have the tendency to think, oh, I don't need to study pharmacology or chemistry, I need to study only pharmaceutics. Students in pharmacology will think, oh, why should I know anything about pharmaceutics? I should always think about pharmacology. No. My advice, which my mentor, my guide gave me when I joined Pharm, was that don't see your subject from the door of your specialization. If you want to know your subject and if you want to know pharmacy as a whole, have a bird's eye view on all the subjects. It's an applied course, and you must have correlation, must have knowledge about all other specializations, at least to some extent, in order to work properly. So your thirst for knowledge in your subject, thirst for interest for understanding about the intricacies of the subject must always remain, so that you can achieve your goal. I believe most of you have come for getting a better quality of life in terms of better job, better salary and all these things. Most of you. I seldom find students who come and say, sir, I have come for gaining knowledge. No, that is the practical situation. Students want a better job, students want a better salary package, students want a better quality of life for themselves and their family. And there is nothing wrong in that, we all want that. But in order to do that, you must develop yourself. You must develop yourself. Right from your school days, whatever lacuna has been there, this is your last chance to overcome those lacuna and make a place for yourself in the society. You see, pharmacy as a whole is a subject which people debate whether it's a medical subject, it's a paramedical subject, so many things are there. For informed people, you may be already aware. For those become new entrants, you may not be aware, but slowly you will come to get aware. But it's basically a part of the triad of physician, nurse and pharmacist who actually work in unison to improve the quality of life of the patient. So we are all working for the benefit of the society in terms of benefit to the patient. But unlike the physician and nurses who work before the audience, that is before the patient, pharmacists are working in the background. So the contribution of pharmacy people are not so much taken about in the society. Although this is changing, particularly with the pandemic, people have understood the importance of medicines and drugs, and along with that the importance of pharmacy people, what is their contribution. And that's why you will be happy to know that the central government is investing more than 30,000 crore rupees in generating more, installing more pharmaceutical companies, particularly bulk drug industries, so that India becomes independent on the drug manufacturing as well. India is also known as the pharmacy of the world, because 40% of generic drugs in US and 25% of the generic drugs in UK, and a majority of generic drugs in Africa and other third world countries are supplied by our companies. So that is our strength. But we do have our weaknesses, which I think when you become professionals, full-fledged professionals, will help to mitigate. Like, for example, reducing our dependence on the intermediates and finished bulk drug products on China. So we are vehemently trying to come out of that dependence, and you will be the cogs and wheels of the future to do that. So you have a very bright future, provided you can absorb the knowledge. So the thrust of knowledge should be there, and you should try to utilize all the facilities of this college to make yourself better, or as Professor Moitra said, to sharpen the saw. That saw is in your mind. Keep yourself updated with all the facilities, all the add-on courses that are there. And most importantly, apart from the subject knowledge, you should be very much, both BPharm and MPharm students, this is important that you educate yourself in two specific area which is coming so fast. One is obviously the computational sciences IT field. You have come to pharmacy, but keep in mind computational sciences and IT fields are required for your continued growth. And another one is data analytics, the big data. All of this you are hearing, but now you will come to know how those will be important. But everything said and done, whatever we as teachers try to do, there is a saying that Uddamena siddhanti manorathai nahi suptasya singhasya pravishanti mukhe briga. Those who know Sanskrit, you might understand that it's your hard work that brings you success. Just imagining that I will be successful does not bring you success. As an example, it is told that if a lion is hungry and wants to eat a deer, the deer won't come and jump into its mouth. The lion has to hunt himself and get his prey. So therefore, try to utilize all the facilities that we have. We have excellent laboratory facilities for MPharm particularly. You should be trying to learn all the instrumentation that we have in our exposure, and you will be also provided opportunities wherever something we don't have to get and go and learn from other places in collaboration. So you should take every opportunity to avail that, because when you go for your job market, the CV should read that instrument handled and known, that more number of instrument names are there means better opportunity. And most importantly, for MPharm, keep in mind your salary package will be higher only if the interviewer finds that you know more than the BPharms. Often sometimes students complain, sir, whatever the BPharms are getting, I am also getting the same thing. Why? That is because sometimes this I hear from my students, that is because they have not found anything extra from you. Because industry is a very harsh place, and industry is where your future lies. So if you can give them back, they will give you back. So try to uplift yourself from whatever knowledge base you have gained in BPharm. This is for MPharm students. Whatever knowledge base you have gained in BPharm, from wherever you have studied, try to upgrade that. Otherwise, you will not get the benefit. You are paying money, keep that in mind. Both BPharm and MPharm, keep in mind your parents are paying their hard-earned money to the college to impart knowledge for you. So your regular attendance, your regular inquisitiveness for knowledge is very vital to gain the skill and knowledge that is expected of a BPharm graduate or an MPharm graduate. So if you are persistent, pursue your teachers everywhere for knowledge. No teacher will be annoyed. Everybody will be happy that yes, the students are very interested to learn. We really become happy when the students come to us regularly, sir. Please let us explain that, this, that. We have become happy. So try to do that. If everything, other things fail, at least remember you are paying for these services. Okay? So your 2 years of stay with us for MPharm students and your 4 years of stay with us for BPharm students, I hope that will be pleasant. I do not expect that you will also learn, always learn and not play. So everything is there, co-curricular, extracurricular activities are also there. To become a complete professional, you need to have your involvement in everything. Everybody won't become Maradona or Messi, but at least you can play games. There is no problem. Because for the overall holistic development, you need to be in all spheres of human activities. And college is a very great place. This college life is a very great place to inculcate that inclusiveness, holistic development. Having said that, I again welcome you and wish you best years in PCI College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Rai, for welcoming our PG students. Now I would like to request our Registrar Sir, Mr. Shagoshin Gupta, to present an address on Code of Conduct.
Good morning, PCS fraternity. We are listening constantly for about 1.5 hours, and as you heard from Professor Moitru, that our attention span is very short nowadays. So I will try to finish by 1 to 1.5 minutes. I shall reserve my speech for any suitable slot in the induction program. I will speak a lot on things. Okay. And I think that will be helpful in coming days. As human, we can be best defined as a rational animal. There are two components. One is rationality and the other component is animality. So, very obviously, the rational mind of the human should be encouraged. We shall bring forward the civilization which has been bringing forward the civilization. The major component is rationality. Simultaneously, we have to keep a check on the animality of our mind and body. I guess you are understanding what I am trying to say. Yes, we have certain systems, certain checks and balances in our college. Okay, everything is in our website, but we have a very strong anti-ragging committee which has representation from the local police administration, and we have also asked for representation from the general administration, that is the sub-divisional officer. Obviously there is a lawyer. The committee is headed by our respected principal sir, and there are several other senior professors and employees in that committee. We have taken a policy of zero tolerance against ragging. Okay. So don't feel shy, don't feel bothered. Just tell your seniors if you are really disturbed from any of their activities. If you feel disturbed, you tell them, don't bother, don't be shy. Okay? Then, if they don't listen, then you come to us. We shall take appropriate measures. For instance, we have rusticated 2 final year students from the hostel only in this week. Okay, so we take harsh measures if it is necessary, but all of you are our students. We take harsh measures, but we don't want to take those. Okay. ভার্নাকুলারে দু একটা কথা বলতে চাই। অনেকক্ষণ ধরে ইংরেজিতে কথা হচ্ছে। যারা সাধারণ ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড থেকে এসছো, ভার্নাকুলার মিডিয়াম থেকে এসছে, তাদের জন্য কতগুলো কথা বলতে চাই। প্রথম কথা, আমাদের কলেজে যে কোড অফ কন্ডাক্ট, সেটা যথেষ্ট স্ট্রিক্ট। তোমাদের যখন ইউনিফর্ম দিয়ে দেওয়া হবে, তখন তোমাদের প্রপার ইউনিফর্মে কাভার্ড ব্ল্যাক শু, এই হচ্ছে আমাদের ড্রেস কোড। শুটা কিন্তু দেওয়া হয় না, কিন্তু ওটা যে কোনো জুতো পরে গেলে চলবে না, কাভার্ড ব্ল্যাক শু পরেই আসতে হবে, রাইট? অ্যান্ড শীতকাল ছাড়া ব্লেজার না পরলেও চলবে, কিন্তু বাকি যা যা দেওয়া হবে প্রপার ড্রেসে তোমাদের আসতে হবে, প্রপার ইউনিফর্মে তোমাদের আসতে হবে। আমরা যখন লাঞ্চ ব্রেক হয় তখন আমরা বাইরে যেতে অ্যালাউ করি না, ফলে যারা মেসে থাকতো, যারা ডে স্কলার্স, তাদের আইদার টিফিন ক্যারি করতে হবে অথবা আমরা ক্যান্টিন রয়েছে, চিপ পেড ক্যান্টিন, সেখান থেকে খাওয়া দাওয়া কিনে খেতে হবে। ঠিক আছে, আমরা কিন্তু ব্রেক বটে, কিন্তু উই ডোন্ট গিভ পারমিশন টু গো আউট। কেউ যদি হঠাৎ অসুস্থ হয়ে পড়ে বা কোনো বিশেষ কাজ থাকে, আমরা তোমাদের অলরেডি দেখবে মেন্টাল অ্যালার্ট করেছি, সে সম্পর্কে মিসিং ইন্ডাকশনেও কথা হবে। তোমরা মেন্টালিং বুক পেয়েছো, তো মেন্টালের পারমিশন নিয়ে এখন তো তোমরা কোনোদিন যদি কোনো অসুবিধার সম্মুখীন হও, কোনো জরুরি প্রয়োজন এসে পড়ে, তবে তোমরা বাইরে যেতে পারবে। শুধুমাত্র ডিসিপ্লিনই আমাদের উদ্দেশ্য না, একাডেমিক অনেস্টি ইজ অলসো আওয়ার ভেরি ফর্মিডেবল পার্ট অফ আওয়ার পলিসি। একাডেমিক অনেস্টি, তুমি পরীক্ষা কিভাবে দিচ্ছ, তুমি থিসিস কিভাবে লিখছো, রিপোর্ট কিভাবে লিখছো। আমাদের একটা কথা আছে, আস্তে আস্তে তোমরা জানবে, তোমরা সিনিয়র হবে, প্লেজিয়ারিজম। প্লেজিয়ারিজম বাংলা যেটা হচ্ছে কি টুকে লেখা। ঠিক আছে, আমরা দুটো সফটওয়্যার কিনেছি অলরেডি, একটা আমাদের লাইব্রেরিতে দেওয়া আছে। তোমরা যে কোনো রিপোর্ট যখন তৈরি করবে, সায়েন্টিফিক রিপোর্ট যখন তোমাদের টিচাররা তোমাদের দেবে, তখন সেটা কতটা প্লেজিয়ারাইজ, কত পার্সেন্ট, সেটা তোমরা লাইব্রেরিতে গিয়ে চেক করে নিতে পারবে। আমরা লাইব্রেরিতে একটা ইনস্টল করে দিয়েছি, সেটা হচ্ছে তোমাদের সুবিধার জন্যই, যখন কখনো একটা রিপোর্ট জমা দেবে, এই প্র্যাকটিসগুলো প্রথম থেকে যদি তোমরা শুরু করতে পারো, তাহলে তোমাদের আমাদের যে পলিসি অফ একাডেমিক অনেস্টি, সেই জায়গাটা তোমরা কমপ্লাই করতে পারবে। ধীরে ধীরে আস্তে আস্তে বুঝতে পারবে যে হোয়াট ইজ টু বি নিডেড, হোয়াট ইজ নিডেড। অ্যান্টি র্যাগিং এর কথা বললাম, আমরা আজকে বা কালকে একটা গুগল ফর্ম দেবো। আমরা যেহেতু প্রোঅ্যাক্টিভ, মানে প্রিএমটিভ মেজার্স, ঠিক আছে, বসে থাকি না কখন একটা ঘটনা ঘটবে সেইভাবে আমরা কাজ করি না, আমরা আগে থেকেই ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণ করি। একটা গুগল ফর্ম তোমাদের হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপে তোমরা পাবে, সেখানে তোমরা কোথা থেকে আসছো, যদি হস্টেল থাকে আলাদা ব্যাপার, হস্টেল লিখে দিলেই হবে, বয়েজ হস্টেল বা গার্লস হস্টেল, অথবা তোমরা বাড়ি থেকে আসছো না নিয়ার বাই কোনো মেসে রয়েছো বা পেইং গেস্ট হিসেবে রয়েছো, তার অ্যাড্রেস, তার মালিকের নাম, মালিকের ফোন নাম্বার, সমস্ত কিছু আমরা গুগল ফর্মের মধ্যে কালেক্ট করবো এবং এটা আমরা হচ্ছে গিয়ে থানায় এক কপি জমা দিয়ে রাখবো। এটা আমাদের অ্যান্টি র্যাগিং পলিসির মধ্যে পড়ে। ঠিক আছে, যাতে কোনো ঘটনা মাঝরাতেও যদি ঘটে, অন্তত একটা ফোনে পুলিশকে আমরা যাতে মুভ করতে পারি, যারা বিশেষ করে মেসে আছে। মেসে এখানে অনেকগুলো কলেজ রয়েছে, অনেক ধরনের এলিমেন্ট আমাদের এই দুর্গাপুরে আসে। তো মাঝরাতে অনেক সময় এটা হয় যে মাঝরাতে যখন গাড়ি ঘোড়া নেই, তখন এমার্জেন্সিতে আমাদের পুলিশকে মুভ করাতে হতে পারে। তো সেক্ষেত্রে এই ফর্মটা তোমরা সিরিয়াসলি নেবে এবং তোমরা যদি মেসটা ঠিক করে ফেলো, বিশেষ করে যারা মেসে রয়েছে, মেসটা যদি ঠিক করে ফেলো, তাহলে মেসের ঠিকানা, মালিকের নাম, মালিকের ফোন নাম্বার অবশ্যই গুগল ফর্মে আমাদের প্রোভাইড করে দেবে। এটা আমাদের একটা পলিসি, মানে আমরা এই কাজগুলো করি। আমাদের একটা সেক্সুয়াল হ্যারাসমেন্ট এগেইনস্ট ওমেন, তার জন্য একটা কমিটি রয়েছে এট দ্য ওয়ার্ক প্লেস, which is called ICC, ইন্টারনাল কমপ্লেইন্ট কমিটি। সেখানে আমাদের ছাত্রদের থেকেও রিপ্রেজেন্টেশন রাখা আছে এই কারণে যে অনেক সময় হয়তো কোনো ছাত্রী সে তার কমপ্লেন কোনো সিনিয়র দিদিকে যত ফ্রিলি করতে পারবে, ততটা হয়তো তার টিচারের সঙ্গে অতটা করতে পারবে না। সেই জন্য আমাদের আইসিসিতে আমরা ছাত্রীদের রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভ রেখেছি, একজন বিফার্ম, একজন এমফার্ম এবং একজন ডিপ্লোমা, যে তিনটে কোর্স রয়েছে আমাদের। প্রত্যেকটা স্তর থেকে আমরা একজন করে ছাত্রী রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভ রেখেছি এবং এই ব্যাপারেও আমাদের টলারেন্স হচ্ছে 0 লেভেল টলারেন্স। এবং 3-4 বছরের মধ্যে আমরা অনেকগুলো স্টেপ নিয়েছি, তার মধ্যে একটা গোটা সেমিস্টার আমরা কলেজ থেকে সাসপেন্ড করে দিয়েছিলাম একজন। আমি ভয় দেখানোর জন্য বলছি না, কিন্তু এগুলো যখনই সিনিয়র হবে, আজকে তোমরা ভাবছো হ্যাঁ আমরা প্রোটেকশনে আছি, এবং সিনিয়র হবে তোমাদের এই কথাগুলো মনে হবে ওকে লেট আস চ্যালেঞ্জ দ্য অথরিটি। আমি বলছি এগুলো করতে যাবে না, আজকেই বারণ করে দিলাম, প্রথম দিনেই বারণ করে দিলাম। অথরিটিকে চ্যালেঞ্জ করতে গেলে আমাদের যে যে পলিসি রয়েছে, পলিসির জায়গায় যদি কেউ চ্যালেঞ্জ করে, we shall not let it go. Okay, okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rachel sir. So as sir has said that sir will be again elaborating on many aspects on the code of conduct during the induction program of the Pharm students to be scheduled in the next week. So now I would like to request examinations in charge Mr. Shobhan Ghosh to carry on with the academic prize distribution.
A very good morning. A warm wishes all of you and welcome you all in this year's meeting. Feeling tired? Yes. Okay, stand up. Stand up. All the newcomers, please stand up. So, first make a big clap for your parents. Thank you, sit down. Remember, today you are here only to the desire of your parents. So remember it. So, during the 4 years of journey and 2 years in Pharm and 2 years in Pharm, we are conducting so many internal exams in theory as well as in practicals. You have to appear total 4 continuous assessment per semester, and each semester university conduct the final examinations, and the examinations will be under CCTV. Remember it, the CA4, that is the last and the end internal exam or continuous assessment, and the final examinations will be conducted under CCTV, and that is monitored by university representative. So, through this journey, so many lectures, so many knowledge you gathered, I want to say, make your foundation strong. Through your journey, make your foundation strong. Foundation means your knowledge, your confidence, your attitude, your discipline. We are facilitated in each and every year the top rankers in final exam. So this is also waiting for you. As per the expert advise you, make a habit to study. Actually, there is a big difference teaching in school level and teaching in university or college level. In college levels, all the professors are the facilitators, but there won't be any spoon feeding. Remember it, there won't be any spoon feeding. This is your responsibility to acquire knowledge from professors, from your seniors, from PG seniors This is your responsibility. And last of all, this year I would declare the academic prize winners for odd semester examination 2022-23, and I would request Mr. Somo Mitra, Assistant Professor, to distribute the academic prizes.
A small announcement for PG students. You were given an attendance sheet for signing. So is it with any of you? Have you retained it? The attendance sheet which was given to you. Have you signed it? Yes? Earlier, একটা কাগজের মধ্যে তোমরা সই করেছিলে? সেই পেজটা কার কাছে আছে? Okay, thank you. Please carry.
Thank you, madam. So we'll start with prize distribution of the Pharm first semester. I would like Principal Sir to distribute the prizes envelopes to the students. So the first prize goes to Pharm first year, Deepamika Veda, Pharmaceutical Analysis. The second prize goes to Anushka Chatterjee, Pharmaceutics.
স্যার এদিকে স্যার এদিকে নিকলে যায় দেখি ওখানে নিকলে যায়
There are 3 students who have jointly been adjudged third. Shushmita Mallik, Shumon Paul, and Pankaj Shah. Shushmita Mallik, Shumon Paul, Pankaj Shah. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Professor Dr. Shubham sir, PG in charge, to distribute the prizes for the Pharm third semester. The first prize goes to Vishal Sarkar Pharmaceutics. Vishal Sarkar is not there, I think. Yes, go. Second prize jointly goes to Ronak Bhattacharya, Devajyoti Paul, Madhurima Kotal, Obhijit Bej. I think none of them are here. The third prize goes to Shamim Kaji. Shamim Kaji. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Registrar Sir, Mr. Shagos Shendupta, to distribute the prize for Pharm first semester. First prize goes to Ritisha Odhikari. Ms. Ritisha Odhikari, please come forward. The second prize goes to Ms. Shomantika Ghosh. And the third prize goes to Mr. Shubhajit Bhuiya. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Professor Dr. Shyamasi Manna, Madam, to distribute the prizes for the third semester, DIC Pharmacology. For third semester, the first prize goes to Shubhashish Kormokar. The second prize goes to Ms. Shonchita Pato. The third prize goes to Mr. Dipanjan Kesh. Thank you, madam. Now I would like to request Mr. Shonjay Kona sir, in charge diploma, to distribute the prizes for Pharm 5th semester students. The first prize goes to Mr. Devojyoti Dev. Second prize goes to Ms. Polomi Bishoi. There are three students who have got third position. Mr. Aniket Oja, Ms. Tanusri Pradhan, Mr. Bubai Mohish. Ms. Tanusri Pradhan. Mr. Bubai Mohish. Thank you, sir. And for the students who have passed out last year, Pharm 7th semester, the first prize goes to Ms. Ongona Chakraborty. Second prize goes to Mr. Shourabh Pal. Mr. Shourabh Pal. And the third prize goes to Ms. Shonchita Poddar. They are passed out, right? Thank you.
Thank you very much, exam cell, for this accolades that we have been giving to the students, and many, many congratulations to all the students. So, dear students of Pharm and Pharm, so as you can see that we hope that many of these faces will be here for the next year orientation program to receive the prizes, isn't it? So, all the very best for your milestones that you'll be creating. So, moving on. There's again slight change in schedule. We had a small cultural performance by some students, but they have not turned up yet. So in that case, we'll be moving on to a student introduction. So I would like to call upon the students of Pharm, PG students, one by one, if you can come here and give a brief introduction about yourself. Just tell your name and from where you belong. Okay, you can give a small introduction. Okay. So the PG students, yes. Can I get a name, please? Can you please step Krishnendu Shahu. Krishnendu Shahu, are you here? Krishnendu. Shalini Shukla. Shalini Shukla. Ritvik Dash. Ritvik Dash. Surjakanta Raut. Surjakanta Raut. None of you are here. Rocky Dev. Rocky Dev. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My dear sir and principal, my sir and my juniors. I am Rocky. I am from Bankura. I am graduate from Calcutta Institute of Pharmaceutical Technology and Medical Sciences. Now I am admitted in this college for PG studies. Thank you.
I would like to request Panda sir, Dr. Parthasarathi Panda, to welcome him with a flower and a refreshment packet. He has not signed. His present is not signed. Okay, next I would like to call upon students from pharmaceutical analysis. I can see here 3 students have arrived here. So Abhishek Gorai, Ritik Odhikari and Rohan Mukherjee. Kindly come forward. Abhishek Gorai, yes. Please come one by one, Abhishek Gorai.
Abhishek, please.
Good afternoon, respected principal sir, respected faculty members, my beloved juniors, seniors and my batchmates. Myself Abhishek Gorai. I am from Durgapur and I graduated B.Pharm from Bengal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research. Now I am pursuing my M.Pharm in Pharmaceutical Analysis from B.C. Roy College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences. Thank you.
I would like to request Mr. Shaptoshi Datta sir to welcome him. Shaptoshi sir, kindly stay back for welcoming other 2 students of pharmaceutical analysis. Rohan Mukherjee.
Good afternoon, respected principal sir and faculty members and juniors. Myself Rohan Mukherjee. I have completed my B.Pharm from Agro India University, residence of Durgapur. Now I am pursuing my M.Pharm from this college. Thank you.
Next. Rohan Mukherjee. Ritvik Odhikari. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to my respected teachers and my beloved junior citizens and my batchmates. I am Ritik Odhikari. I am from pursuing the food Chandrabankayam. I graduated from PG Institute of Medical Sciences and I am pursuing Dr. Roy and Dr. College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I would like to request Dr. Falguni Patra sir to kindly come forward and welcome our pharmaceutical students. Shomodip Dash, Shobhi Ghoshal, Supriya Bala. and Orijit Day.
Good afternoon. I am Somadin Das and I am from Hooghly. I graduated my bachelor from Bengal School of Technology, Chuchura, and now I am pursuing pharmaceutics in BC. Thank you.
Good morning, all of my respected teachers and all of my juniors and batchmates. I am Somi Gozal. I am from Bangura. I completed my graduation from Bilbao Pharmacy School, and now I am pursuing Dr. B.C. Rai College of Pharmacy. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. Myself Arjit Dey. I am resident of Durgapur. I have completed my Pharm degree from Dr. B.C. Rai College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Science, Durgapur. And I am now a student of Pharm Pharmaceutics.
Good afternoon, respected teachers, all the faculty members, and my beloved juniors and batchmates. I am Supriya Wala from Durgapur. I completed my B.Pharm bachelor degrees from RGHS University, and now I am pursuing the M.Pharm on pharmaceutics from the B.C. College of Pharmacy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Yudhanath Dey sir to kindly come forward and welcome the students from pharmacology. So, Anushka Bhattacharya, Deepak Shah,
Good afternoon to all the principal sir and all the teachers present here. I am Anushka Bhattacharya. I'm a resident of Naihati and I have completed my B.Pharm degree from Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Institute of Pharmacy, Chaka. And now I am here to pursue my master's degree in Dr. B.C. Rai College of Pharmacy, and I'm looking forward to my journey. Thank you.
উপস্থিত প্রিন্সিপাল স্যারকে আমার প্রণাম এবং অন্যান্য ফ্যাকাল্টি যারা রয়েছে তাদের চরণে আমার প্রণাম। আমি D.Pharm করেছি কোচবিহার পলিটেকনিক থেকে, দেন B.Pharm গীতাঞ্জলি কলেজ অফ ফার্মাসি। আমি এই কলেজের ফার্মাকোলজিতে মাস্টার ডিগ্রি অ্যাডমিশন নিয়েছি।
Shuman Koni, Rohan Haldar, Momita Khandra.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Shuman Koni. I completed my bachelor from Indian College of Pharmacology Technology, and I am here pursuing my master's in pharmacology. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Rohan Haldar. I am from Bilbao and I completed my B.Pharm degree and Sunagar Education Drugs Institute, and now I am pursuing M.Pharm in this school.
Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. I am Momita Kara from Ghatar, Paschim Medinipur. I completed my B.Pharm from MR College of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research and Diploma from OS Polytechnic, Chandra. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to again request Partha Pandya sir to kindly come forward and welcome Mohammad Abdul Qadir Khan from Pharmaceutical Analysis. Is he here?
Good afternoon to all the respected faculty members and beloved batchmates and juniors. My name is Mohammad Abdul Qadir Khan from Kolkata, West Bengal. I passed out my bachelor degree from PG Institute of Medical Sciences, West Bengal, and I am pursuing master degree in pharmaceutical analysis department from this college. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there anyone from Pharm who is left out? Who is left out? Anyone from Pharm who is left out? Yes, kindly come forward. You haven't signed the attendance sheet, I think, so you are attendance. So kindly come forward. Rocky, you have also not signed in this copy, the fresh sheet. Please come here. Rajdeep, you are ready? Okay, and Anumita and Shoprit, you are ready? Please come forward.
Good afternoon, respected principal sir and faculty members and everyone present here. I am myself Saurabh Mukherjee. I am from Purulia and I have completed my B.Pharm from Techno India University School of Pharmacy, and currently I have taken admission in VC Roy College of Pharmacy in M.Pharm Pharmacology. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon respected teachers. Myself Satyajit Ghosh from Bardhaman. I completed my graduation from CIPD College and now I am pursuing my master degree in analysis from VC College. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir and ma'am. Myself Subodip Maiti from Kolkata. I have completed Bachelor degree of Pharmacy from Techno University. I am pursuing M.Pharm Pharmaceutics from Dr. B.C. Roy College.
Thank you, Partha sir. So, before moving on to the lunch hour, now let us again sit back and enjoy some cultural performance from our very own students of BCRCB. So first of all, I would like to call upon Mr. Rajdeep Chakraborty of B.Pharm third year to present a recitation in front of us.
নমস্কার সবাইকে, গুড আফটারনুন। আজকে আমি আমার কবিতার মাধ্যমে আমাদেরই ছাত্র জীবনে একজনের গল্প করব। জয় গোস্বামীর লেখা টিউটোরিয়াল। তোমাকে পেতেই হবে শতকরা অন্তত 90 বা 90 এর বেশি। তোমাকে হতেই হবে একদম প্রথম, তার অন্তত মাত্র 85। 5টা নম্বর কেন কম? এই জন্য আমি রোজ মুখে রক্ত তুলে খেটে আসি। এই জন্য তোমার মা কাক ভরে উঠে সব কাজকর্ম সেরে ছোটবেলা থেকে যেত তোমাকে স্কুলে পৌঁছে দিতে। এই জন্য কাঠফাটা রোদ্দুরে কি প্যাচ প্যাচে বর্ষায় সারাদিন বসে থাকতো বাড়ির রোয়াকে কিংবা পার্কের বেঞ্চিতে। তারপর ছুটি হতে ভিড় বাঁচাতে মিনি বাস ছেড়ে অটোওয়ালাদের ওই খারাপ মেজাজ সহ্য করে বাড়ি এসে না হাঁপিয়ে আবার তোমার পড়া নিয়ে বসে পড়তো, যতক্ষণ না আমি বাড়ি ফিরে তোমার হোম টাস্ক দেখছি। তারপর আঁচলে মুখ মুছে ঢুকতো গিয়ে ওই ভ্যাবসা রান্না করে। এই জন্যে হাড় ভাঙা ওভারটাইম করে তোমার জন্য আনটি রাখতাম। মোটা মাইনে ভদ্রতা চা জল খাবার সপ্তাহে 3 দিন, তাতে কত টাকা খরচা হয় রে রাস্কেল? বুদ্ধি আছে হিসাব করবার? শুধু ছোট কালে নয়, এখনো যে টিউটোরিয়ালে পাঠিয়েছি, জানিস না কিরম খরচাপাতি তা? ওখানে একবার ঢুকলে সবাই প্রথম হয়, প্রথম, কারোর অধিকার নেই দ্বিতীয় হওয়ার। রোজ যে যাস, দেখিস না কত বড় বড় বাড়ি ও পাড়ায়, কত সব গাড়ি আসে, কত বড় গাড়ি করে বাবা মারা তার ছেলে মেয়েদের নিতে যায়। আর ওই গাড়ির পাশে না পিছনে ওই অন্ধকারটায় রোজ দাঁড়াতে দেখিস না নিজের বাবাকে? হাতে অফিসের ব্যাগ, গোপন টিফিন বাক্স, ঘেমো জামা, ভাঙা মুখ, দেখতে পাস না? মন কোথায় থাকে? ওই মেয়েগুলোর দিকে যারা তোর সঙ্গে পড়তে আসে। ওরা তোকে পাত্তা দেবে? এও ভাবিস না। তোকে পাত্তা পেতে গেলে থাকতে হবে বিদেশে, ফরেনে, এনআরআই হতে হবে, এনআরআই, তবেই ম্যাজিক দেখবি। কবি সাহিত্যিক থেকে মন্ত্রী অব্দি এক ডাকে চেনে। ওদেরও নিয়ে যাবি, তোর মাকে আমাকে মাঝে মাঝে রাখবি নিজের কাছে এনে। তার জন্য প্রথম হওয়া দরকার প্রথমে, তাহলেই ছবি ছাপবে খবরের কাগজ, আরো দরজা খুলে যাবে, আরো 5, আরো 5, আরো 5 করেই বাড়বে। অন্যদিকে মন দিস না, 5 বি তো বাঁচার মতো 5। না বাপি না, না বাপি, আমি মন দিই না কোনো দিকে। না বাপি না, আমি তাকাই না মেয়েদের দিকে। ওরা তো পাশেই বসে, এমন সুগন্ধ আসে, কথা বলে। না বাপি, পড়ার কথাই দেখি না, উত্তর দিই, নোট নিই। যেতে আসতে পথে ঘাটে কত ছেলে মেয়ে গল্প করে। না বাপি না, আমি মেয়েদের সঙ্গে মিশতে চাই না কখনো। যেতে আসতে দেখতে পাই কাদা মেঘে কত ছেলে বল খেলছে মাঠে, কত সব দুষ্টু ছেলে পার্কে প্রজাপতি ধরছে, চাকা বা ডাকুলি খেলছে কত ছোট লোক। না আমি খেলতে চাই না কখনো, খেলতে যাইনি। না বাপি না, আমার বন্ধু নেই। না বাপি না, একজন আছে, অপু, 1 ক্লাসে পড়ে। ও বলে ওর বাবা ওকে বলেছে প্রথম হতে, বলেছে খবরের কাগজে ছবি ওর বাবা ওকে। হ্যাঁ বাপি হ্যাঁ। না বাপি, অপু বলেছে পড়াশোনা হয়নি একদম, ও বলেছে ও এবছর ব্যাক পাবে। আর ব্যাক পেলেও বলেছে বাড়িতে কোথায় বাথরুম সাফ করার অ্যাসিড থাকে ও জানে বাপি। হ্যাঁ বাপি হ্যাঁ, ও বলেছে উঠে যাবে কাগজের প্রথম পাতায়। নমস্কার।
Splendid performance, Rajdeep. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Shompriti Pramanik and Auromita Dash for a song performance.
হবে হবে না। নাচতে এখানে দেখে পয়সাটাও দেখে তারপরে করবো। পয়সা না দিয়ে বুঝতে পারবো না। সারা সারা এটা আসবে এগুলো এখানে আসবে তো ওখানে আসবে হচ্ছে
Okay, thank you and very melodious performance, dear students. We still have got some 10 more minutes before going into the lunch break. So what we can do is we can start with the introduction of the B.Pharm students. Okay, so we'll start with some of the introduction of B.Pharm students and then we'll be moving on to the lunch break. Okay, let's do one thing. I'll give you a simple introduction to the induction program which will be held and then second half এই একবারে তোমাদের introduction করব। অনেকে নার্ভাস হয়ে গেলে দেখি মনে হলো হঠাৎ করে কেমন একটা নড়ে উঠলে এখনই কার না কার ডাক পড়ে। খাওয়া দাওয়ার পরেই হোক ইন্ট্রোডাকশনটা। ভয় পাওয়ার কিছুই নেই, নাম বলবে তো আমরা একটু আলাপ করবো তোমাদের সঙ্গে। দ্যাটস ইট। অটোমেটিক